Super duper doo, how are you? When was the last time you pushed yourself to the max? I like to come out into my garden for a little bit of time every single day, but some days I push it to the max. I'll do 4, 5, 6 hours of full on raking, picking, lifting, moving stuff because I want to put my body under pressure. When was the last time you got really puffed? When was the last time you lifted something really heavy? When was the last time you tested yourself mentally and physically? Because how would we know how strong we are until strong's the only option? So if I say to myself, I'm going to be out in the garden today, I'm going to do 6 hours straight, I'm not going to stop. Regardless of the weather, rain, hail, shine, hot, cold, windy, doesn't matter. I've got a pick and a rake and a wheelbarrow and that's all I'm going to use, and I'm going to work as hard as I possibly can. And when I'm in the garden, I do phosphate training. So I do 10 seconds of heavy picking, raking, lifting, moving, and then I get my breath back and then I go again. And I'll do that for 4, 5, 6 hours. Now, who cares? But I'm sharing that with you because how do we get tough and how do we get strong if we don't put our body under pressure? That's why people run marathons, it's why they do Ironman, it's why they lift heavy things. Business people are under pressure on a regular basis because their brain's under pressure. I have to make more money, I have to improve cash flow, I have to make more sales, I have to grow my business, so their brain's constantly under pressure. Now the beautiful thing about pressure, stress, the cortisol injection into your body, which is the stress, fight and flight drug, says you've got to get the hell out of there or you've got to overcome the threat because otherwise you'll die. So your body produces epinephrine, adrenaline, cortisol when you're under stress. It also produces endorphins, which are a pain-killing happy drug to help you get over the stress, get through the challenge, overcome the threat. And then your body produces dopamine, serotonin, brain-derived neurotropic factor, oxytocin, and more endorphins to make you feel good. Now, the really interesting connection there is if you overcome a challenge, if you push yourself to the limit, if you put yourself under pressure, the dopamine serotonin rush that you get afterwards is it's meant to be that way. I can't put it any other way. The body's meant to be under pressure and then you get rewarded for overcoming pressure. You put your body under stress and then when you overcome the stress, your body rewards you for being a bloody legend. We can, of course, get dopamine, serotonin, even brain-derived neurotropic factor from other things. Hanging out with nice people, laughing, eating nice food, eating chocolate, gambling, smoking, drinking drugs, pharmaceutical or recreational. They will also produce in small amounts or very large amounts, when you're talking about something like cocaine or heroin, large amounts of dopamine. But the challenge with creating the dopamine, serotonin, the happy neurotransmitters without fight and flight, without putting your body under pressure, is that your body gets addicted very quickly. You need more and more and more of that same thing to get the same rush. So you need more and more cocaine, you need more and more heroin, you need more and more pharmaceutical drugs or recreational drugs, you need more and more alcohol, you need more and more smoking, more and more gambling, more and more social media influencing, you need more and more. But you're not getting the adrenaline, epinephrine, drive your body under pressure stress. So the addiction becomes something that puts you into a downward spiral. And I'm sharing that with you because isn't life meant to be an upward spiral? Get puffed, lift heavy, be fit and strong, put your body under pressure, and then you get rewarded. Your own body rewards you for being fit and strong and overcoming pressure and stress. So I'll ask the question again. When was the last time you got really puffed? Not when was the last time you exercised. The experts will tell you that going for a walk is technically not exercise because if you're not getting puffed, you're not getting fitter. If you go to the gym and you lift light weights and you do many, many repetitions, you're not putting your muscles and bones under pressure. I can lift all the rocks in this garden. The little light ones have added no benefit to my life at all because they're not heavy enough. I can lift thousands of little rocks and get no benefit at all. But I lift 1 or 2 big ones and I lift them as many times as I can within the phosphate system, and now my body's under pressure, it's under stress, and I'm going to get stronger and get better. So if you want to live your life to the max, if you want to have the ability to overcome stress, to be under pressure and love it, if you want to be creative, if you want to live a life where you're not just existing through life, but you're actually enjoying every single day, and you love pressure and you love stress because it's the only way to test your body, then get fit and get strong. We don't have to get away from wild animals anymore. We tend not to be chased by tigers anymore. We don't have to fight for our food anymore. So we have to find other ways to create purpose, to overcome stress, to overcome pressure. So we have to get puffed and we have to lift heavy. And then you can be a healthy, fit, strong human being who lives your life to the max. Super duper doo. How are you living my life To the max! Woohoo!